Alright, here we go with episode 863. Like I said, man, Kirito is becoming a top 10 favorite character for me. That's a lot. That's saying a lot. How many characters have we had? Named characters who've appeared in more than 5 episodes, let's say. Because, somebody's in a couple episodes. I mean, they're just not going to move the needle for me. Named characters who've appeared in more than 5 episodes. If I was to do a top 10 list, what would that look like? She would be on it right now. And in recency bias, like, because a Toy Soldier probably would have been on there because he's one of my favorite characters. But at this point, I think he's probably going to get pushed down because we'll never see him again. So many great characters. Here's what, okay, let me put it this way. Here's what a character has to have for me to really fall in love with them, okay? A tragic backstory is optional. You don't necessarily have to have a tragic backstory. Most of the characters I love do, and most of the characters in this series do. I don't think Carrot actually has a tragic backstory per se. She has a tragic now. In the future, when she looks back at this time period, this is the tragic backstory, losing her friend, her mentor, her teacher. That's her tragic backstory. She's in the middle of her tragic backstory right now in the present. So, but she doesn't have a tragic backstory. But they have to have an interesting look, something unique, and unique is going to be used a lot through this, okay? They have to have a unique look. They have to have a unique power. They have to have a unique personality. They have to have a unique way to make me laugh. Like somebody else lusting after women. Like, for instance, Brooke is not funny to me because Sanji's already that. He's already lusting after women. So him lusting after people isn't funny. And his dad jokes aren't funny just because dad jokes aren't funny, right? That's why they call them dad jokes. They don't call them LOL jokes. They call them dad jokes. So he's not funny because he doesn't have anything unique about him other than the fact that, well, he doesn't have anything uniquely funny about him, except every now and then he does make me laugh. He has. Very rarely, but he has. His uniqueness comes from his powers. So he has unique powers. And he has a unique look. Okay, so like he still has something unique. So he is one of my favorite characters. He's probably top 20, not top 10. But, So unique look, unique something to make me laugh, unique backstory. That's really what you need, right? So like all the characters I love, Periwinkle, whatever the one that I'm shipping with Zoro, she has unique powers. She has something unique about her that makes me laugh, and the fact she's a complete narcissistic asshole, but craves of, and she's got this cute obsession. But there's something going on between her and Zoro. You can't tell me 2 years on the island, and they never. Come on, man, come on. There's something going on there. So there's a lot to like about her, right? She has a unique look. Her voiceover is kind of unique, because she just has that nasty way of talking. Like I'm just saying, man. Like she's in that category. Well, Carrot has all these features. She has unique powers. She makes me laugh in unique ways. She's kind of naive. She's kind of cute. She's a bunny, and when she gets mean with the claws, it's hilarious. Like there's everything's wrong, but then she has this unique schlong power, right? Which we just found out about last episode. That shoots her up the list. Infinitely fascinating. I love the new look even more than the old look. I love the new voice even more than the old voice. She's smart as hell, and we really need some smart characters on this show. Because, my God, the average IQ is about 61. I'm just saying, man. I'm not trying to be an asshole here. The average IQ is really low on this ship. So, anybody who can knock that up a couple notches is a welcome relief. All right, having said all that, let's go ahead and get into it. You know where we are, and you know where we're going. 3, 2, 1. And I can say, having just looked at the other map 25 minutes ago, the ship has not moved. So they're kind of stuck in place right now. In the map when they show Luffy with this guy, we just see their heads. We see like this much of them. I keep thinking, just because it's a small picture, that his thing he's got wrapped around his mouth that hides his mouth, those first 2 layers, it looks like a Santa Claus beard. So I keep not recognizing who that is. This happened to me last time too. I was looking at it and said, who's that with Luffy? Who's the old man? It looked like an old man with a white beard and mustache, right? I wasn't really looking at the head, the red hair, and I wasn't, really thinking about who we know is with him, Carrot Top. So that little shawl with the white trim he's got looks like a white beard, white mustache. So it keeps tricking me in the small version, right? This episode I was looking at, I was like, wait a minute, that's his little shawl that he's hiding his vampire teeth with. By the way, you think about it, he's a vampire with his teeth. She's a werewolf, or a werebunny at least, right? I heard Jimby. I was expecting to hear Kirito's name, right? I didn't hear that. He's got spurs. I just realized. Why the hell do you have spurs? He was on a horse earlier, wasn't he? He was on a horse. Okay, that's why he had spurs. Hey, I was just wondering. It could have been something else, you know? You know what I'm saying. All this right here did exactly dick. Didn't do shit. What the hell was the point of that, right? I'm going to make myself one with everything. No, you're not. You're just going to get stomped into the wall, man. That's what you're going to do. You're going to get your face caved in. You've got to make him emotional. You're just not doing anything to make him emotional. There's got to be a way to make him emotional. Make fun of his teeth. Say he's a donut eating bitch. Something, man. Use the mind game on him. You arrogant toe rag. What an asshole, man. I swear to God. Now you're really pissing him off. We're after the titles and you're still showing us flashbacks from last episode. How far into this video are we? 5.5 minutes. We're 5.5 minutes into this goddamn episode and there's been nothing new yet. Still nothing new. He said this last time too. I think this is finally new. This hadn't happened last time, right? That's what I want you to think I'm going to do. Nope. I'm just going to get my ass kicked again. Same thing that happened 5 episodes ago, man. I do like his little teleportation rings, man. That's pretty damn overpowered, or whatever the hell's going on. I guess it's not teleportation rings. It's little arms are coming out of the rings, is what it is. So, how is this different than anything we've been seeing in the last 5 episodes? We're getting no progression in this fight, man. I thought we were going to. We're out of here. Tell you what, the Thousand Sunny's seen a lot of action, and I think it's only been in action for about a couple of months because it was created before the time jump, then sat around for 2 months, right? She's starting to get weak, man. She can't rampage forever. Not really something I had thought of, but like if she didn't get the wedding cake at all, would she die? If she'd never come out of the rampage and just die, would that happen? Or would she gets weak enough she reverts back to her old self? I suspect that. She's going to have to eat Prometheus and Zeus. She's weak, man. She's burning up. Where? Yeah, well, that's a good question. Where are they? I forgot. Did they stay behind on the island? 8 hours, Jesus. Yeah, we've never seen like the end result of all this. I think she would revert back to herself before she would die. This would be a stupid ass way to die, right? Yeah. We're bringing the cake, so stop firing at everybody. And they wouldn't trust it if it wasn't pudding, right? If it was just Sanji saying this, they wouldn't believe it. It certainly is her, but... Oh, well, that's awkward. This is weird, isn't it? I love how this is all mixed together. It's so messy, right? This is like a telenovela. It's so messy. Ah, shit. Now they're going to try to stop the cake. Oh, boy. That's not good. But hey, if Big Mom dies of starvation, I have no problem with that. You think I'm going to sit here and shed tears? I'm not. I'm just saying. What the hell? Seriously? Yeah. They really were going to poison her. F you, man. I'm with Sanjay. Look, I don't like Big Mom, but like you ain't poisoning her, man. That's just you can't do that. That's dirty pool. This ain't gonna happen. Yeah, you can't do this, man. You do not befoul the food or the drink. Not gonna happen, man. Look, there's a line. This is the line. Kill her some other way, man. This is just it's such a shitty way to kill somebody. I can't do it. I'm not even talking about the pride of fuck. Jesus, they got me cussing, man. The pride of cooking, man. What is this? 2 episodes, 2 cussings. Not good. Kill her some other way. Maybe she'll be weak enough while she's eating. You attack her with your cannons or something. She'll be distracted, man. She can't eat the cake and chase you at the same time. I don't need to hear any more backstory. We're not doing it. Look, man, maybe you will regret it. Now, can you imagine ruining that? That's like the most incredible thing you've ever had in your mouth, and you have a wife. Can you imagine ruining that? Oh, it's not even about convincing him, it's about knocking him out. We will kill you. I thought it was just to convince him. Okay, we can't befoul that cake. It's too good. He's in convulsions because it's so delicious. In other words, another thing about this, Big Mom's gonna be paralyzed, right? With pleasure. She can be paralyzed with pleasure. She's not gonna be chasing you, man. We already knew this. Yes. They really do love their captain, don't they? Like most people in this world, they love their captains. If agreed. We came at it from different places. There's a reason I wouldn't do it, and then there's a reason he wouldn't do it. But we're at the same place. We wouldn't do it. You can't do this, man. It's such a bitch ass way to kill somebody, especially in this world where we're duking it out all the time, right? Look at him. He's already thinking. He's already thinking, man. His wife will help convince him to believe in the power of sweets. I do. You think I'd be this size if I didn't believe in the power of sweets? Yes, that's right. Make it happen. I can't believe there's all this drama over a goddamn wedding cake. Can you imagine? I wouldn't even try to write a story like this because it would never work in my mind. It does work, but in my mind it wouldn't work. It's just crazy, man. It's unbelievable. Yeah, yeah. What's these two idiots doing? What do they call him? Mutt and Jeff. Even their voiceover is perfect for these characters. They're both like frat boys, right? They're skipping college, eating Cheetos on the bed, getting high, watching Price is Right, and who was that nerd morning kid show guy? I can't remember his name. But that's what they are. That's what they remind me of. Mr. Rogers, that's who I was thinking of. I knew it'd come to me. Y'all dead as hell. Believe in the power of the schlong. She is amazing. Yo, he really is ripped, man, when he's in this form. He's got that thick collar of fur. But now, of course, he's changed into the fur ball, right? He's just a fur ball at this point. Look at Jimmy. He's on a mission from God. Oh, shit. You thought it was over, didn't you? You thought wrong. Get wrecked. You ain't over there yet, man? How long have you been running? Yeah, bullets against skeleton bones will work. Yeah, that's a great plan. That's almost as bad as Jason the Argonauts are trying to fight skeletons with swords. I guess you can cut their head off. The sword kind of makes sense, I suppose. But you have to get that bullet right on the spot, man. There's no flesh. See, look how thick my big fat ass neck is, right? There's plenty of room there to get a bullet, right? And it does damage no matter which part of the neck you hit. With him, you're talking about this much. Oh, shit, here we go. He's playing Nearer My God to Thee or some shit. That's right. Get your ass to sleep. Tell you what, his musical powers are incredible, man. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Meanwhile, here comes death. That wasn't death. The skeleton who's attacking you wasn't death. This is death. Get wrecked. Yeah. That bunny is kicking your ass. I've seen bunnies on My Hero Academia that aren't as scary as this bunny. Give me that goddamn wheel. Shit, she's getting tired. Stop, take a break, hydrate. Sit down for a couple minutes. Shit, you moron. Yeah. Get that damn wheel out of my face. There she is kicking ass. There goes another wheel. She's like an electric eel, man. I'm sure that was the imagery they were going for, right? The electric eel. Just rip it off. You got this. Man, she's tired. Just chill, man. Hydrate. Sit down for a second. Scroll your phone, you know? You can chill. Ain't nobody awake right now. Ah, shit. Except the genie. You gotta keep dodging this sumbitch. Attack the genie, man. Guillotine these nuts. You really are a dick, you know what? Man, snatch her up. Hey, Brooke, get over here and snatch her up. Don't be going to the flashback where, you know, the afterlife flashback ass. Get the hell out of the way of the guillotine. Yep, that's what I thought. Get your ass over here. Picked her up like a bunny rabbit. We're out of here. Stop calling me Baron Corpse. This is crazy, man. Tell you what, they're the perfect partnership. Because he looks like death, but she's actually death. Well, I'd love that shot, man. That is perfect. Got the overhead with the moon and the reflection. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. You guys are killing it. Whoever directed this. Yeah. It also increases our bloodlust. All right. Full speed ahead. All ahead, straight ahead. Or something like that. All ahead, right flank. I don't know. I'm not sure how Navy orders work. I ship it, by the way. Good shit. Can I scratch your ears? They keep making sure that, like, Chopper calls her little sister. Are they trying to so the fans don't ship these two, Chopper and Garrett, which is actually the perfect ship, right? Those two would be perfect. They're at the same mental level, the same temperament level. They're both sweet and kind. They both will fight for the friends. Yeah, shut the hell up. So, if the author doesn't want to do that, so I think he's trying to discourage that by having him constantly call her sister. It's a good way to do that, right? Hey, fans, stay in your lane. It's not that. It's just we were awesome. That's all. She is struggling, man. The head is scared. She can smell the cake? Oh, she can smell Zeus and Prometheus. Incompetent. Go faster. I think she may have recovered her senses. Yeah, she's definitely lost a ton of weight, man. Literally a ton. Yeah, she's been plodding along. Nope, she's still on the wedding cake train. Not that I doubted it. That's the whole plot, right? But still. Oh, shit. Yes, ma'am. She's gonna start those energy attacks, man. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. Can we talk about this? That's a poster, by the way. That's some shit right there. Oh, shit. She's on the ship. She's destroying the ship. Oh, boy. We need wedding cake now. We're out of time. That right there, that is not good. Shit. Can we take 5? She turned into the avenging angel, man, is what she turned into. Karato ain't gonna help you. It's over there, behind the water tower. All hands abandon ship. Fruit users are dead. Will you take s'mores? Nothing else is satisfying, I see. Yeah. Jesus. Holy shit, man, she is wrecking the ship. Man, Frankie's gonna be pissed, man. Come on. We're not honestly gonna get a third ship, are we? I don't know if I can do another ship. I was traumatized when we lost Going Merry. I'm starting to notice a donut theme with this summit. Just starting to notice. It's always the third one to get you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Damn. There's only so much I could watch him be a punching bag, man. Again, it'd be fine if the fight was progressive. We're right. You could have skipped the last 4 episodes of them fighting and gone straight to here, and you wouldn't notice anything different. It would feel like the fight had just started. If I had time, which I don't, I would take all their fight scenes, the 2 of these in this mirror world, put them all together, see what the length is, and cut out the middle third. Put them together and see if anybody would even notice. Right? I don't think you would. Because there's just no progression, man. You just have to lead the points where there's actually progression. As he realizes things, as he notices things. Like maybe right here would be a point. I'm not sure. They had me think at the end of the last episode it was, and it wasn't. Like when he closed his eyes, but then he still got smashed into the wall. I thought that was a point of progression, and it wasn't. So, I don't know. I don't like to constantly complain, but man, they are really wearing me out with this. It's just, you need progression. If I think about all the movie fights you've seen, think about, I think I talked about Transport, how those fights are funny. There's a fight, it was like a garage or a machine shop or something in the first movie. And Jason Statham's fighting a bunch of guys, and it starts out just a normal fight, but then somebody puts oil on the floor, so everybody's slipping and busting their ass, and then Jason gets like he's got like some magnetic shoes or some shit. So now he's got footing and nobody else has footing. Then somebody else comes up with a way to get footing, and it just keeps escalating, keeps changing, keeps evolving. The entire fight never stays the same. It'd be different if for 5 minutes in the movie they were just fighting and they were all slipping and busting their ass the entire time, and that's all that happened. It would get boring because you need progression, you need advancement, especially when it's just two people, especially when the good guy's losing. To just keep trying the same thing and keep losing, and try the same thing and lose, try the same thing and lose, try the same thing and lose. It's repetitive as hell. So that's what I'm pushing back against. And you only need, we've seen this a couple times, I've already talked about this during this fight. You just need something to progress, something to change. Luffy now has a baseball bat, or the other guy has an axe. And the other guy, now there was another change, by the way. He had whatever that mole, I think he called it the mole, that staff. Now that was some shit, right? So he's using that. When he loses that, that is fight progression. Now you've lost a tool, right? Another good example is the mountain and the viper in Game of Thrones, episode 8 of season 4. There's a fight scene, and you notice the weapons change, progression changes, who's on top, who's on bottom changes. It's constantly changing. It's not the same shit for 10 straight minutes, right? So I don't know. I think we're on the cusp of either the fight ending or the next progression point where something changes, and then it's interesting again. The second something changes, it gets interesting again. It's just hard when nothing changes for, like, this whole episode, every fight scene in this episode, you could have started at the end of the last episode and started at the beginning of the next episode and nothing's changed. This episode, you could take out all these fight scenes and completely remove them, and I promise you nothing would change. Now, I've only seen it once. Maybe I'm wrong. But what I'm sure they're doing is Luffy's coming to realize a new way to use his powers. That's what they're doing here. I can see them setting that up. It's just taking so long to pull it off. And I guess the writer feels like, taking this long is earning it, which I understand. I totally get the sentiment. But it's a fine line between earning it and boring your audience,